Morning. We've got a fun class today. Crispy without the fryer. Kind of dig it. Guys ready? We're gonna do all kinds of fun stuff. I'm very excited. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Elise. Does that say Maui? I want to go to Maui. I want to get on a plane to Maui right now. Although, could we even do that? I don't think so. I think the storm has already hit everywhere, right? Robin, hello. I know, Jazz. Snowstorm. I know. Uh-oh, wait a minute, doggies. You are not going in there. Out. Get out. Come on. Don't drive me crazy today already. All right. We got some moves today. On my music. Tyler! Hi, Melanie. Happy Saturday. Are we taking notes? Do subs get the recipes? Okay. You know, whatever works for you guys works for me. I got good sleep. I had a fun date night. We went to my favorite restaurant last night after, chaos of cooking yesterday. In the shop right now, the amount of cooking going on. Hello, baby. Why are you bothering me? Why? I mean, they have been sleeping this whole time, and the minute I get on here with you guys, it's over. Immediately. You hear? Come here. Say hi. It's Thor. He wants to be loved. Thank you, Bianca, for the share. Bleh. All right. You guys have to go. You can have one cookie and then you're out. Go away. Here's a cookie. Here, sit. Have a cookie. Now, go away. I have a feeling giving them one cookie is just not going to be enough. Right? Oh, here you go, folks. You can have one more because you're a big boy. Go ahead. That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye. I should have done like one of those like peanut butter things where they can just eat it for hours. It makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Hi, Robin. Hi, Janet. All right. Oh, my friend. Hold on. The bad phone is ringing already. Tyler's driving me crazy already today. Are you home today, Tyler? All right. Let's get busy. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hi. Good morning, Janet. I know we all are. Is everybody in? You know I'm gonna. I know. I tried to do that on my story. I thought it was going to the story. I didn't know it was posted. All right, I need coffee already. Hi, Allison. Nice to see you. I'm on YT today, too. All right, we are doing all sorts of fun stuff today. Oh, my God. Okay, so let me just tell you what it has been like in the store. I don't even remember. I remember turning you guys on, like getting you on live yesterday. Hi, Cheryl. Yay. I've been thinking about you all morning, Cheryl. I don't know why, but you have been on my mind all morning. You just kept popping into my brain. Thank you for all the shares. Hold on. Yesterday it was a blur. I mean, I got in at like 5:45, 6 in the morning yesterday, and we worked. OMG. It was Wild. I mean, we actually set record sales in the store yesterday. That's how much shopping was going on. The food, we couldn't make enough food. I'm going to say I made, and I mean, Michael pounded out meatballs and meatloaf, and we made chicken, and I mean, most of it's gone. It was crazy in the store yesterday. I don't think I left at like 6:30 or something like that. It was crazy. Crazy. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Farah. Good morning. I'm so glad everybody's here today. Yippee! It's fast. I'm doing it Saturday morning. All right. Sorry for that angle on YT. I'm figuring it all out. Someday, Tyler will be here to help me. Someday my prince will come. Ron is just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't know how to do any of that. He just helps me with dishes. Hey, Gigi. Hi, Renee. Hi, June. Are you guys all in now? Is everybody finished shopping, settled in? Really, Allison? Allison is telling me she's made all the simmer pots. You know? Wait, hold that thought. I want to show you something. So on date night last week, my husband and I, remember I showed you guys, we made organic air fragrance. Look at this. I know the gang is all here today. Look at this beautiful little pot. I'm gonna light the candle and I'll show you how it melts. This is 100% organic. Pine cones. Wait, let me see if I can lift this out. Yep, I can. Look, we put juniper berries and fresh organic rosemary in here. Oh, I was like, smell this. Smell this, it's so good. Oh my God, it smells so good. Lana, they came out so wonderful. Question for how many of you are on Lemonade? I get lots of requests, but I'm clueless. I'm on it, but I don't do anything. Like I've been on there maybe 5 times. I think there's like 2,000 people following me on there, and I don't know what to do on there. I guess post pictures. Yeah. Oh, so I have a video coming out for this. In fact, I'm going to be snowed in for 2 days, so I'm going to be making videos, but you'll get to see it. This is I made it with organic beeswax and organic beeswax and organic coconut oil. And then I bought all of these organic, like oil infused fragrances. So this one is campfire. But we created the campfire. Come on, light that. Okay, look. So my little pot, and I'll show you how it melts. It smells so good. We tried it last night. We had to cure it for a week, and then it came out so beautiful. So I'll show you how it melts. We'll put this over here. So that's what we did on date night a week ago. And then last night we went to my very most favorite restaurant, Catherine's in Cold Spring. Oh my God, I love that restaurant. It was so good. I had burrata with like heirloom tomatoes, and then I had some kind of salad, and then my friend got like chicken. They had mashed potatoes. And they cook like I do. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's not organic. Can you guys see the pup? See my little puppy? It's just so good. All right, so today we're doing a kitchen hacks class, and it's all about how do you get the crispy without sticking a pot of oil or pouring a pot of oil or, filling your pan with oil. How do you get that crispy without doing that? But first, we're going to make some mushroom coffee. Oh, hold on. I got a better cup than that. I was watching April's live today. She was doing jewelry, and I don't think she realized I was on yet. I don't think she saw me yet, and she was drinking coffee out of my cup. I was like, oh, I love your cup. It was so cute. I was so excited. It was so nice to see. It was so sweet. All right. All right, guys. We're going to do all the stuff today. Repost, like, tap, share, all the fun, all the love. Let's get us cranked. All right. Just pouring my coffee, spilling water everywhere. Watch out, doggy. All right. Excuse me, baby. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what makes food crispy, right? Why do we get crispy? I mean, with my SIBO patient in 20 minutes, and she is so we're tried many things. I wish you had told me. Did you look at Beat the Bloat? Did you download that? There's a section on SIBO and the ingredient, like recipes in there that will help. But constipation to me is part dehydration, and you tell me, Lauren, part dehydration and part like not enough fiber, right? And if you're compacted like that, there's an Ayurvedic herb, try something that's pretty good. But I mean, I'd be eating, prunes, prune juice, the organic ones, prunes, prune juice, pears, apples. Then you drink a lot of water and you eat like a scrambled egg. Hello, servant of God. Good morning. God bless you. Is the mushroom coffee healthy, and why? So mushroom coffee has, let me show you what I do. So you can't come in here. Mushroom coffee for me, it has, I use the rise one, and it has some instant coffee in it, but it also has like the cordyceps, which are good for energy, reishi mushrooms, which are like mood and they kind of help balance your mood. Lion's mane helps focus, and then shiitakes are for immune support. Not my favorite. Turkey tail, healthy digestion, but also immune good, health. And then King Trumpet for longevity. And then I add collagen peptide by Chuvani. And I also add the Laird Superfood Creamer. I've been drinking it for 3 years. I got off of espresso, although last night I had espresso. I think it's like a layover of espresso for me right now. And then it was, oh my gosh, I would love to send you some of my own brand of coffee and collagen. I'm in. John, is that what you're doing? When are your lives? I have to wait. Hold on. I got to put you on. I would try it. I will totally try it. Can you email me? I would love to try it. Yeah, let me see. I am following you. Do I have your... Hold on. Let me put my notifications on. Oh. I can't put your notifications on now, but I got to do that. I believe it is. All right. Guys, the dogs today. I want to stay focused. Trying to stop iced coffee. What if you tried this stuff? This is yerba mate. Where's my yerba? Hold on, let me show you my can of yerba. I like yerba mate because it gives you the energy without the yerba mate. Oh, here it is. The yerba mate gives you the energy without the jitters, but don't drink it after 12 o'clock because you'll be up forever. I love yerba. This is the I think one of the original brands. I love it. This used to be loose leaf, but I took the can and I put all my tea bags in. But I like yerba mate. It's also good energy, and you can ice it. It takes a little time to like it, but it's pretty good. I like it. The mushroom coffee though does have Arabic coffee, Arabica. I can't say words. I don't know why. Yerba's not your speed. My Target has Rise. What is the difference from what you drank? Kimberly, so there's another brand out there that I think mimics the original RYZE, which is the one that I'm drinking. Because I think this is strictly like, the TikTok and other whatever. I can't say, but I would just look up that brand and look for the picture. Okay. Daniel. All right. So crispy without the fryer. Crispy food happens when the surface dries out and the browns, and dries out and browns while the inside stays tender and moist, right? That's what we're looking for crispy. Yeah, no caffeine for you. I went from diet tea to herbal tea in the mornings. That's great. Oh, Carrie, that's awesome. You don't want to do, diet anything is a recipe for not good. Let's say it like that. I don't want to be dramatic and use the word disaster, but you don't want to, that's not the best stuff, I liked my own live. I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Anyway, okay. So when you heat, so the idea to get crispy without that frying, in fact, you need heat and air, right? To push it around the food. That's why air fryers have become so popular. I'll say it disaster, yeah. So what you want to do is, so the idea for me is stop. You got to remove the surface moisture, pat it dry, squeeze it, get all that moisture out, or you want to air dry, right? And then you want to use hot, dry air. You add a light fat layer. And then to build like a shell, you can do like a brown baking soda, or a baking powder, or like a potato starch, cornstarch, anything like that creates that like layer to add a little crispy to it. And then appliances that you can use, the convection ovens with air fryers work, but even if you don't want to use that, you can use like a convection oven. That's what we used to do in the store before we got our combi oven. We would use our convection with the air on very high heat. Dude, you gotta stop. I can't take you today. Look at this dog. You just have to deal. What are you doing? It's like I'm in a shark pool and they're surrounding me. Viviana, it's kind of crazy. He just can't stop eating. I think he has that disease. Stop. I played with them all morning. I was a half an hour late for this live because I was dealing with the puppies. And they were like jumping, playing in the snow. They love me, yeah. Guys, you gotta lay down. Everybody has to lay down. Go, shoot. I'm so sorry. What's the matter? No, if you go outside, it's gonna be a problem. I know, Lauren. It's just ridiculous. How cold is it here? It's like 7, I think. 8 or 7, something crazy. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe it's not that cold. Last night it was 7. Oh, yeah, it's 7. It's 7. Yeah, they want to play in the snow completely. Janice, I can't let the little ones out. But the big one can go out. But then the little ones, they might get crazy. Hold on, let's let the big one out. Come on. Oh, I see what's going on. Got it. There you go. He'll be back in a few minutes, and he's going to be a pain in the neck. Total pain in the neck. All right. Now he's happy. Yeah, but then he starts barking at the neighbors. Georgia, yes. We are at 9 this morning. Snowstorm headed over, yeah. Yeah, we have winter one. It's beautiful. Okay, everybody lay down now. Come on. Here's a biscuit. I might have to put you guys in the crate. Hold on, guys. I'm going to put them in their crate. Come on. Here you go. Here you go. Go. Shoot. Go. Go. Get in. That's it. Done. Sorry, guys. Let me just get these guys in their crate, and then we can work. All right. Let's see if that helps. Okay. Biscuits and the crate. So sorry. Okay. 10 degrees in Princeton. Hi, Queen Rachel. It's so nice to see you guys. Hi, everybody. Hi on YT. I think it's maybe the third or fourth time I've been live on YT, but I figured let me try it. This is a great topic. And I have my notes. They're all ready to go. All right, so a toaster oven with an air frying setting. Let's talk about that for a second. It works like a small convection oven. Thank you for my popcorn. And it has a fan, right, that moves around. So that fan creates that dry heat, that dry air that really makes a difference. A lot of people love it. Be careful, though. If you buy an air fryer, make sure it doesn't have that those like coatings inside, because they are not always the best, right? You want to have stainless steel inside your air fryer to create, so that when you're lifting heat and blowing heat, that you're not getting, toxic chemicals blowing around. Smaller spaces, and strong airflow, that's what usually makes that crispiness happen, right? So the toaster ovens are pretty cool. If you can't get an air fryer with that, we bought a media oven and we love it. Is that the one that like it has no, no chemical, right? Yeah, you don't want to eat Teflon or any kind of poison. Exactly. Thank you for my paper crane. All right. So, so when you go for that crispy result, right, you always want to preheat your oven. Actually, I want to preheat this right now while we're chatting. And this one has a convection setting as well. My big stove behind me. Yes. No PFs, none of those chemicals. So you want to make sure when you get them, and I know for the Cuisinart, they have two. The one that has no Teflon and has like that stainless steel inside and no heavy metals, that one's a little more pricey than the one that's got the Teflon coating. Thank you, Lauren. That's very kind. Okay, Brussels. All right, so next, fully preheat your air fryer or convection before adding food. Use the perforated or mesh air fryer basket when you get that, because that's going to create, of course, I don't know where mine is. I think it's down here. Here it is. This is the thing that creates this is because now you're getting air all around, right? Because if you put it on a tray like this, and you throw it in an air fryer, you're not going to get air all the way around. So you want to make sure. Where do you get the kitchen towel hanging on your stove? Robin, I can't say where I got it, but I got it where you store photos and everybody buys their Christmas cards, because I store a lot of my photos there from when Izzy was a baby. So I got that. So I think Tyler's trying to find it. If we do it, we can't find an organic towel, so it's just going to be a regular tea towel. Yeah, it's cool. I like mine. The S-Fly place. Yeah, exactly. All right, so now regular oven with or without convection. Conventional ovens heat from the top and the bottom. They don't go around all the sides unless you have a like button that will blow, the air all around. So if your oven has convection, it's considered considered lowering recipe temperature slightly compared with a non-convection oven. So place the food on a wire rack, again, like something like this. Or if you have, how you have those like cooling racks? You could do it on something like that if it fits in your oven. If you have a cooling rack and you want to do convection, this is how you do it. Or the other thing is you put it on a low baking rack and you're going to have to flip it halfway through, right? So keep that in mind. So guys, there's a lot of people in here this morning. So if you haven't met me, my name's Chef Liz. I've been cooking organic, whole foods, real food for 40 years. I've been studying, the connection of food and healing since I'm a kid. And I work in a health food store. I'm the executive chef there. Today's my regular day off. I was really on the edge going in today to help them, but we're ready. The kids are ready. Everybody's at work. They're doing their gig. They're all ready. You'll see me go live there a lot with my crew. They love seeing you guys, and I know you guys love seeing them. So we have a good time. And so I'm here, and I'm everywhere. I'm on YT. That's where you can see all the replays of these. We have I have a cookbook out. Oh, it's here. I have a soup cookbook out. Yippee! We're doing a quick commercial break. Soup cookbook, and then there's 28 different recipes. All of our best soups that we do at the shop. Or Danny Boy. Old Danny Boy. Just learned about olive and harvest dates. Do you have a rec for true olive oil? Yes, Sebastian's there now. He knocks on the door when he wants to come in. My olive oil that I use is single source. Pretty sure it's Chile, right? Chile or Spain, I forget. Single source, cold pressed. I forget where this is from. And yeah, it's it has a lot, a packed date. So this is the brand that I love. A little harder to find, but I love it. And it's pricey. This 33 ounces, it's almost like $1 an ounce. It's about $35, but I love this oil. And if you just can't give up frying in oil, please do not use vegetable oils, those blends. They are really high in trans fats. I mean, it is like not good for you. The blend that I would do is like an avocado and an olive oil. If you really don't want to give up frying food, then at the very least, fry an avocado, that blend of avocado and olive oil. And if you really have a lot of money to waste, you can also, add some coconut oil in there. But you can get some of the results, and I'm going to show you some of that today. We're going to do chicken. I'm going to do some wings. So you're going to get to see that. All right. So let's see. How to set up your regular oven for crispy results. Preheat before adding the food. Always, if your oven has convection, we talked about this. And then avoid overcrowding the pan, right? And also what you're going to do is you're going to have your food at room temperature. Sometimes you're going to have it. Do you hear my dogs crying in the crate? I mean, honestly, it's kind of annoying now. And I love them. We should just do frying in oil makes me feel icky. Yeah, it's just too much. But here's the other thing. If you're going to fry in oil, and we've talked about this a few times because I've showed you, and I'm making rice balls or we're making fried calamari, something like that, where you really don't want to give that up. Even falafel. I mean, you could fry falafel, fry it in convection, but if you really want those things fried, the idea is that you want to do 360 to 375. Once you go below that 360 point, the oil gets absorbed into the food. I watched this one person cook, and every time, first of all, they're cooking in aluminum pots. That makes my heart ache. Please, at this stage in the game, nobody should be cooking in aluminum pots. That is something you got to change. Anyway, and they're pouring, they have their whatever they're frying in oil in aluminum, and then as the oil is like soaking into the food, they're pouring cold oil into the pan, and I'm like, oh my God. So that is just coating your body with trans fats, and it's not good. So you want to keep your oil temp between 360 and 375. That's the way. I love beef tallow. I use it all the time. Oh, so a convection oven, that's not a silly question. That's what I'm here for. No question here is silly. So Magnum, convection means that you're circulating dry, hot air around the food. So a lot of the new little toaster ovens have convection in them. And an air fryer kind of thing. So when you use the convection, and it cooks food a lot faster, it browns it quickly. Sometimes you even get that crispy on the outside kind of thing. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. Magnum, I think she's talking about how to get crispy without frying. Yeah, that's what we're doing. But that's convection. Oh, it's so sad. Pork lard? Depends on where you're getting the pork from. I don't use it. I would use chicken fat over pork fat. Unless I don't know what to do about my doggies today. From the farm? I mean, if you're getting your pork in a farm that you're raising the piggies, then should be in Chef's BIO, yeah. Oh my God. It's distracting, right? I mean, they're just crying and crying. You think they're spoiled, Julie? Yeah, we're the worst. We are. I get it. Hey, calm down. Everybody just calm down. Okay, so now essential crispy techniques. When you get your protein, you're going to dry it, pat dry it. Very important. Pat meat, fish, vegetables, dry it with a towel, paper towel if you want. Any of those things are going to really help, get the crispiness. You're going to do a light layer of fat. Spray or lightly brush with oil instead of pouring. Choose oils that can handle higher heat, avocado or an olive oil. Toss items in a small amount of cornstarch, potato starch, or arrowroot for a thin crisp, right? And then for breaded items, use flour, egg, and then dry crumbs like a panko for like that real crunchiness. I forgot to get panko. I just realized. That's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to use a lot of breadcrumb today anyway. So now you're going to spread food in one layer, right? You don't want it to touch the sides. Sometimes you don't want to have more than one pan, but you need to make a lot. You got to have 2 pans or 2 baskets because you really need to get the air all the way around so it's not like dry in one spot, right? You need that crispy. Yes. You thought they were birds chirping, Kelly? No, it's my Pomeranians crying because I put them in a crate. All right, so now, and crowding traps that steam and softens the crust, so you don't want to do that. And then when food's cooked through but not crisp enough, increase the heat or use that broiler. I like to, when I do this, I fry on like 425, 450, especially in my regular kitchen oven. I'll do that. In the fryer, this one, it tends to run very hot. No, Robin, why? You can't say that word either. So, but we're fine. We have like 138 people in here. We're doing great. Oh. No, that I think that's like a spam person. They do that to get you crazy. But you guys just keep doing the thing. We have all kinds of, you know, fun stuff to do today. Hold on. Oh my God. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Suggs. We're good. All right, so now let's do hold on, let me get my sticker up. All right, hold on. No, we don't want that one. We want Lucy one. Okay. There we go. All right, now let's talk about I don't have let's do chicken tenders. Let's do that because that's a big one. Boost bears. Yeah, forget it. We don't care. Nancy, are you still live or are you out? I was watching Nancy's Pantry this morning. Oh my God, I couldn't stop laughing. Another reason that started my day late. I could not stop watching her. She cracked me up. I was cracking up. Uh-oh. Jackson's back. Hold that thought, and then we're gonna make some crispy. We're gonna make some crispy. What do you call it? Crispy chicken tenders for our little nuggets, and we have playoff season, so that's gonna work too. Hold on, let me just get these monster doggies all together. Maybe now everybody's gonna be a little happier. Hold on. Hold, please. All right, come inside and go lay down in your crate. Go in your crate. Be a good boy. Okay, hold on. Ooh. All right. You guys better be good now. Hold on, I gotta get back to my work. Stop being crazy. Come on. You're driving me crazy, dogs. All right, here we go. All right, these are thin sliced chicken cutlets, and I have some chicken tenders. Thin sliced. Oh, these are chicken breasts. We'll make them into tenders. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna take this board away. And where's my little board? Oh, it's over here. Oh no, I want plastic. Actually, hold on. All right, here we go. Now, for the chicken tenders, we're gonna do salt and pepper. Not salt and pepper, it's just salt. And then we're gonna do a little flour, a little egg, and then we're gonna do some dried breadcrumb, okay? So how we're gonna get the protein, let me just go get, you guys wanna come with me to my pantry? Hold on, we'll be right back. We're going to the pantry. The dog stopped being cranky, crying. All right, let's see if I can find my breadcrumb. Hello, where are you? I know I have a jar full. I just had them this morning. I think we're gonna have to use Ron's. Oh, hold on, do I see breadcrumb? I know I have them. We might have to make some. You wanna make some breadcrumbs? Wait, hold on, let me put you guys here for a second and we'll dig and find them. She could leave me in there. Oh yes, wait, you're still on live? Wait, no, you can't be on live if you're watching this, right? That's a beautiful thing. Okay, I miss about easy way to get the vein out of the chicken tender. You just have to cut it out. Kimberly, I was just, my girls yesterday, they were steaming chicken. Hold on, now I can look for them. They were steaming chicken and they were like, oh, it's not cooked enough. And I'm like, no, that's the vein. You're not going to get that vein out. You just got to cut it out. I know it's gross. I know it's scary, but there's nothing that you can, oh, here, I have this crappy stuff for Ron. We'll use this. We'll use this one. Ooh. Where is my, guys, hold on, hang on, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you know what I have? Nope, that won't work. I know I have these breadcrumbs. I have to find them. It's going to annoy the crap out of me. It must be in one of my jars. All right. We're going to have to use crappy breadcrumb. Oh, found it. Here it is. Perfect. Hey, hello, little man. All right. Got him. Yay, I'm so happy. So there's no way to get that vein out unless you cut it out. That's what you have to do. Cut it out. I don't know, Allison, if you're still here or not. Let's see. Paper crane. Oh, pantry. Okay. The baking soda is amazing to put in a bath with magnesium. Oh, did you see a baking soda in there? Yeah. Baking soda, the magnesium flakes. We just talked about that just recently here. I forget what we were doing. Okay. You got my gloves out. We're working with chicken. I mean the big boy, the big doggies, right here. Right here. The little ones got the word, so they have calmed down now. Epsom salt too, yeah. Thanks for the follow, guys. All right, we're back. All right, so now we're gonna take these thin sliced cutlets. We're gonna trim them down to make little fingers and stuff. And then I'm gonna show you how this works. Now you could do this with tofu too, right? Look at these nice thin cutlets. I love this actually. But here we go. We're gonna just cut like little fingers. Look how thin they are. That's kind of nice, honestly. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna cut them just all different ways. I'm trying to find that vein. Of course, I probably won't find it today. Okay, there we go. So those are gonna be our chicken cutlets. And then I can show you I love to roll up with asparagus on the grill. Yes, that works. Does that work pretty easily usually? Does what work pretty, hold on, let me see. I missed some of your questions. Hold on. I strip it, put the vein in between the tines of a fork, hold the end. Yep, you could do that, all that. You could do that. Or I just cut it out with with a paring knife. I'll do that. Slide it out. You're going to see a lot more of that because, that kind of labor is hard. People are not, that production assembly line labor is harder and harder to come by. Pickers, that's why sometimes you see, fruit and vegetables are overripe. Oh yeah, they're right on top of me, jumping on my leg. You saw the breadcrumbs. I know, Diane, I don't want to use those. Ron loves them, and I just can't stand using them, so I don't want to use those. I've done that too, but it doesn't always work. Yeah. I mean, the only thing you can do is cut it out. That's the fail-safe way. Okay. Let me get this last one here for you. Once you do that, you're good to go. All right, there you go. I don't make this too hard for us. I want to make it easy. Hold on, let's get our chicken wings ready too. I mean, I can't even get near the sink. The dog is laying right across the front of the sink. He just wants to sit there. That's it. He just wants to sit there. Now, do you guys hear that noise? That's the propane in my going through my oven. So we don't have natural gas here. We have propane. So it makes that noise, which is why we have to repair the stove so much. it's a little on the frustrating side. And why, it's very hard to have a really nice stove with convection. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pat these dry. We want them as dry as possible. You could do it between a towel if you want, or we want them as dry as possible. So what you're gonna do, once they get dry, we're gonna set up eggs and flour. Now, you could replace, I'm not gonna do all these because I wanna show you a couple of different techniques on how to do this. All right, we're gonna let these dry a little bit, just like this. Let me go grab my, I'm gonna use gluten-free flour today. So this is gonna be a trick. It's gonna be interesting how this works today because I'm doing this gluten-free and that tends to get a little gooey. So, this might be a big fail and we're gonna see. I'm up for it. Are you guys up for it? I can do both if you want. I can show you both, like regular flour. Do you guys want to see both regular flour and gluten-free, or do you care? Yes, gluten-free. You want to see both? I can do both. We could do a little of both. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Charlotte. All right, hold on. Let me just go get those two things. Now I got to use the gooey breadcrumbs. Okay, I got it. I got George. She's got it. Okay. We're going to do both then. All right, so let's do... Oh, here's my little melter. Look. It smells so good. Look. Oh, my God. It smells so good. Hi, She. Thank you. It smells so good. Hey, John. Hi, Christina. Thank you for my heart. Yeah, I think both would be interesting to see the difference. Yeah, let's do it. I'm in. We got nothing else to do but wait for snow, right? All right. So let's put everything together here. I'm going to be using the worst breadcrumbs, and they're here because of my husband. Just let me say that. Sorry, friends. Okay. All right. Moving this stuff out of the way. All right, so we'll have 2 plates for breadcrumb. We'll do a plate for eggs, and then we'll do 2 for flour. We're gonna do only 1 egg. We're gonna just do 1 bowl for eggs. So it's gonna be flour, then the egg, then the panko, or breadcrumb, whatever we use. So what did I say? Flour, right? Did I just say flour? Yeah, flour. We'll do this like that. Egg. And then our breadcrumbs. Here we go. Whee! And then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you this. Then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a piece of parchment here. And we're gonna lay the basket down. Now we can also put a couple of these if we really want to do the science. Let's do one more. Let's do one more and we'll set it up in the oven and we'll see which one comes out better in convection. We're doing kitchen science here today, guys. All right, so I have this one here. All right, you guys are gonna have to help me. Gluten-free is gonna be top, and then we're gonna put it on this baker rack for the big oven, okay? Now, first thing, we're gonna just spray this with a little bit of the avocado oil. Hold on, I have it in here. We should just work and prep in the pantry. From now on, I think I'm gonna prep in the pantry and then come out here. So we're gonna just spray this a little bit. Now this is avocado, 100%. So you can see the difference, like when you add like a soy lecithin or a propellant into it, why it sprays so much nicer than this. This kind of like drips out. You know, it really doesn't do the job that a regular, what we're used to having. So that's quite annoying. Hold on, I want to see if I can find my brush. That way we don't overdo it. Of course I can't find my brush. Okay, sometimes this, there it goes. You get a spray. There you go. All right. So those are sprayed just a little bit, right? We just have a little bit. Hey. Yes. I'll text you right now. Bye. All right. Hold on, guys. I forgot to give my husband a stop by the store list. Did we get our goal achieved? You guys are awesome. 6 out of 10 and 1 out of 12. 6 out of 10 cranes and 1 out of 12 popcorn. We still need 11. I can't do any math. Hi, Christina. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Save those questions. If I miss your question, just keep adding it back in. Hey, bye, Tom. Just keep adding it back in. Yeah, there are no propellants in this at all. This is just avocado oil. That's it. I love Chosen. I love this brand. Don't get paid to say that. I just like working with that. And what's that? I forgot to give my husband a shopping list before we went on today. Oh, that's actually good. Is it the organic line of Chosen, or is it just the regular? Either one. I think they're a great brand. Romaine. Oh, I got it. What's a good fruit to have around? Do I have strawberries? I do. I have strawberries. Thank you for all the love and shares and likes and keeping the chat rolling. Give me 1 second. My husband's on his way to the store and I gotta give him this. I think that's it. There was something like, oh. Okay, that should do it. Done. Okay, so now we're gonna do, what do we say first? So we're gonna do a little bit of flour, right? This is the gluten-free. We'll do the top side is gluten-free. So we just need a little flour there, right? Then we're gonna put flour on this one. This is regular white flour. Organic, keep in mind, if you've not been here before, my scene is organic food. All right, now let's do breadcrumb. Where's my jar? This is gluten-free. This is that Shars or Shares or Shy. I don't know how they say it. Wherever you come from, that's how they say it. Okay. So it has no flavor. It's just bread crumbs. So now they have gluten-free panko and it's pretty good, but I don't have any of that. So we're not going to use it. And then I have yucky 4C brand for Ron because he'll love this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what that buzz was, but it was great. Where are we at? Let me see. Oh, we did all our cranes. All right, so hold on. We just need our popcorn. There we go. All right, so we have these, and then let's crack eggs. Oh, that's what we need. Eggs. Do I have eggs? Oh, we need eggs in the house. I have no eggs. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. You do? You love 4C? No judgment. You know, just make sure. I mean, listen, it's in my house, so I get it. There's certain ingredients I cannot get rid of, although I've been doing very well. Like I finally got rid of Hellmann's mayonnaise. We use Chosen. I don't have Ritz crackers anymore. Thank God. It took a while, but we did it. These are all things my husband loves. So we had, you know, we had to work really hard to get rid of that. Okay, so now we have a little bit of everything. Now let's do a little seasoning, right? We're gonna put a little bit of salt here. And now remember, if you're making chicken, sorry you guys can't see that. If you're making chicken or shrimp or fish and you're frying something, you can add flavors to the flour to create more obvious flavor to your food, right? You could add lemon zest, lime zest, orange zest. You could add garlic powder, which I'm gonna do here. You could add curry powder. You could add, I don't know, cinnamon and cumin or cinnamon and coriander and give it like a Moroccan twist to it. So be creative. If you like that, you could add a little paprika to what you're doing. You could add paprika to your breadcrumb and a little Parmesan cheese to your breadcrumb. So, you know, it's endless, all the different fun things you can do with your food, you know? So don't just, if you don't want to just add just these kinds of flavors, You could add, add other things, other flavors that you like. Are we doing Khan's version? What are you making? So sunflower, okay, so let me see. Guys, if I missed your question, please reset it. Gluten-free crackers? Yeah, but I want to know what else they're putting in because, for years they had, cottonseed oil. I mean, that stuff is no bueno. So I was like, I couldn't have it anymore. I was done. What else do I want to put in here? I'm going to put a little tiny bit of Parmesan in my breadcrumb. I have it somewhere. I do. I really, really do. I need to have all of our ingredients because I'm not going to be able to get out tomorrow and we are cooking, so. All right, I'm putting a little bit of Parmesan, garlic, and salt in my breadcrumb. If I had some dried parsley, I would put that in too, but I don't, so I'm not. And then look, I'm just mixing this, right? All right, so we're trying all these. So we have everything ready to go. All right, we are ready. We are ready. All right, now we're gonna take our pat dried, right? We have our breading station, and then we'll do like 2 or 3 because then I think I'm gonna show you how you do this. Let me see, do I have this for you guys? I wanted to show you what it's like to have a little starch, but maybe we'll do that with our potatoes. Yeah, we have wings, and we have fries. And then I have veg chips. So we have all 3. So let's do the wing. Let's do these first. Are you guys in it to see all of that? You've made all of that already today? Love 4C. Okay, let me see. Sunflower. Already did a banana bread. Wait, I missed sunflower. Yes, I'll baking today, tomorrow. Yeah, we'll bake too at some point this weekend. Maybe we'll bake tomorrow. Maybe I'll make some lemon cookies tomorrow. Ron loves lemon cookies. I love veggie chips. Yeah, we'll do those. Uh-oh, I got the puzzle piece. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's my propane. Oh, it's a chicken chain? I have no idea. I don't know that one. My daughter's into some Dave's chicken or something. I don't know. It's a hot chicken. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so now let's do this quick. We're gonna fry these just like this. You guys ready? So I'm gonna dip these in. We're gonna do all of this today, so which is fine because my husband and I are here for the playoffs tomorrow. So we're gonna add these in, right? They're nice and dry. Let's not cook the paper towel because that's gross. The patting dry. Now, why do you think we're patting it dry, right? If we take the moisture out, then you have the chicken and it's just gonna get nice and crispy, right? It's gonna get so much more crispier than and you wanna do the same thing with the fish, right? You want your fish to be nice and dry as well so that you get that nice crispy taste. And we're gonna do it in both ovens. Come on. So we're gonna see gluten-free in an air fryer situation, in the little convection, and we're gonna do gluten-free in the oven, same with the regular. Ooh, these are nice and dry. These are gonna come out fabulous. I'm so excited. We try to get my my sink a little organized. All right. So now we're gonna mix these, and we wanna make sure they're fully coated before they go in the egg, right? So now you see why I sprayed this so that it's not You know, the oil didn't land on my kitchen counter. It's climbing. Ooh, we got a little wave going. Okay, so if you're here for the first time, I'm Chef Liz. I've been cooking organic, whole, real foods for my entire career. I'm the executive chef at Nature's Temptations in Ridgefield, Connecticut. We do catering. Today I'm home doing our kitchen hacks class. And our kitchen hacks today is frying without the oil. So I'm teaching you guys, my whole jam is the relationship of food and healing. How can we eat and be comforted and filled and satisfied with yummy, delicious food without it hurting our body, right? And that's what I do. People come from all over. I can't tell you how much food we are selling right now in the store, because I call it the Armageddon shop. Everybody's buying everything they possibly can. Okay, so here, now you're gonna kind of take the flour off. We're doing two kinds. We're doing, now you keep one hand, I'm kind of talking all over the place. You're gonna keep one hand dry and one hand wet, right? So you're gonna add these in. We're doing our, and then this is the hand that's only gonna have wet. I probably could have used bigger bowls to make this a little bit easier, but all right, so we're gonna do, I'm doing the gluten-free version first.
Call from 800 service. Call from 800 service.
This is beautiful. These are gonna be good. I can feel it. All right, so I'm setting up one that's gonna go in my convection oven, and I'm doing it sort of like on a baker's rack. Oh, I got this hand wet. How did I do that? I'm not paying attention. I'm like in La La Land. All right, hold on. Very important to keep one hand dry when you're working with breadcrumb and eggs, because then you don't waste your food, right? It doesn't get all clumpy and yucky. All right, so we're gonna just get this nice and done here. We're gonna use this for our wings too. And then, well, we're gonna do our wings a little differently, but we'll see. Okay, we're almost done with our gluten-free. Wait, wet. Okay, got it. I'm kind of excited to try these. So today we're gonna do the chicken, we're gonna do wings, vegetables, and potato. I'm gonna show you French fries. Now French fries really, I should have froze it first, but I'll show you how we're gonna do it to skip that step. And we're gonna try it. It might not work, but we'll try it. All right, here is our gluten-free, all finished. Dipping it in our egg. Now, why do you dip it in flour? It helps the egg stick. Now, I don't always do that. In fact, I rarely dip my food in any type of flour before frying. Maybe when I do a cod fish fry, that's it. Because I don't like that flavor. I'm not like a fried food person like that. However, if you're looking for this like authentic sort of fried going on, it's better to dip it in the flour, because that gives you that extra crispy coating. Now, you could also add in a little potato starch or a pinch of baking powder. That's going to give you that, extra what do you call it? Crispiness to the chicken. All right, I have one more egg. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, we might have to go outside. I think I have eggs outside in my outside fridge. I think I do. I'm usually not without eggs. It's a little crazy, but I don't have eggs here today. Okay, now we're gonna do this side, and then we're gonna throw them in the oven. right? So let's preheat the air fryer in here. Our oven's been on convection. I know I never have enough eggs in the house either. I agree with that. Okay, so now we're gonna use regular flour. We're gonna see how they come out. Because, you know, gluten-free sometimes can tend to get a little, can tend to get a little bit gooey, you know, gummy a little bit. Fun. Also, obviously, if you have a panko breadcrumb, that's even better. Hey, JC, how are you? We are trying to do crispy chicken and crispy vet. We're trying a couple of different things to see the difference when you are frying without oil. That's our hack today. This is our kitchen hack. Okay, and then we're gonna put these last couple in our air fryer. These are very thin. That air fryer is gonna go super fast. We're gonna have to watch that. Oh, what did I do here? Okay. You know, this is a good way to do fish too. Like a nice cod fish fry. We're gonna be doing sandwiches starting in March 1. I'm doing a bit of traveling this month, so it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna see me cooking in Atlanta, in Florida. My family's we're gonna be running around this month. And then soon it looks like I'm gonna be going and I'm working it out with another influencer. I just reached out and there is interest. I might be traveling. We're gonna cook. Kind of excited. And then I'm gonna be in Ireland this year, so I am definitely gonna be doing lives in Ireland. No question. Okay, last amount right here. All right, you guys ready to see this? Yeah, so we're gonna be cooking. I can't wait. I know I wanna show you. It's beautiful in Ireland. My husband's family's there. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Ready? It's so pretty. All right. So now I think I'm gonna hold on to this flour because I want to see what's next. I forget what I'm doing in these recipes. Okay, preheat the air. We're gonna arrange the strips single layer, right? We did that. We're gonna turn once. Perfect. And a regular oven. So I know I'm excited. Okay, so now you need a nice vacation. Oh no, I'm gonna be working with you guys while I'm on vacation. I'm gonna try and do the same lives. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll figure it out. All right, so now we're gonna put them in the oven. Now, I personally like to add a little layer to this. So we're gonna do a little quick spray on the top of this. If I can find where I put my avocado spray. Ah, here it is. So we're gonna just put a little top spray, just like that. Okay, and use the avocado. Don't use Pam or any of those other crazy ones, all right? Now, we're gonna throw this in. Well, we're not gonna throw, but look, I just have these three. We're gonna go right in the oven. Now, see, I'm not crowding them. We're doing it on a rack, right? Let's see how it goes. These are gonna go in. Now, normally you would cook, normally these would cook 8 minutes. I have it on convection. It's at 450. Let's see how that goes. Robin, you got a clock for me? Let's say, let's look at them at 6 minutes. And these are gonna go in around 4 minutes. Because these are gonna go super fast. And I have this on 400. So 4 minutes, all right? All right, now I'm gonna clean all of this up and we will start fresh while we're waiting for this stuff to work. Okay, did I miss any questions so far? Any questions missed, or did you guys? What is the difference between the black and silver racks? Are the black ones? So Kimberly, that silver rack is the air fryer basket that came with that oven. The black one is my baking cooling rack when I make cookies or I'm baking with things. So, you know, I'm improvising. That would be the difference. All right, next up, we are gonna clean this up and we're gonna use fresh flour, and I wanna show you wings. While those are getting ready, we'll clean this up and we'll do our wings next. All right. All right. Anybody have any questions? Did you ever show using the air fryer? So proud I have the same one as Chef. You're so cute. Also has convection. Awesome. 6 and 4. Okay, good. Timer, Chef. Yep. Robin's got me. All right, so let's see. Nice, yum. Hello. Hello, gal. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's questions. Okay. Nobody knows what's going on. All right, now, do you ever show using the air fryer? Yeah, we're doing that right now, UF Mom. It's on air fry. I've got it at about 375, 400. They're air frying, and we're also doing this air fry. We're doing a science experiment. We're air frying gluten-free and regular chicken fingers. So all we did was we sprayed the pan, the surface of the racks, with avocado oil, and then I did a quick spray over the top. So I want to show you, can we get that crispy, yummy flavor and frying with our air fryer and convection? Yeah, I see them working now. I'm drinking some water. All right. Now, yeah, I have 5 seconds on my 4-minute one, and then let me see what's going on in here. All right, let's take out our air fry ones. All right. Oh my God, and they smell good too. All right, let me get tongs. We're gonna leave that running. All right. These are my gluten-free. You can hear the crunch, right? You hear that? And these are the non-gluten free. Now, look at this. The top did better than the bottom, but they're still crispy. Interesting. I wonder if I think I'm going to put these in 1 minute to get the crisp, that darkness on the bottom. Let's see. Do you think it needs oil? I'm just doing oil on, I just did a little spray on just 2 and 2. Let's see how that goes. All right, I'm gonna do the 2 minutes there. I'm just curious. Let's write those notes so that when I post this for you guys, you have it. Air fryer. And it's not the air fryer, it's the convection, you know, the little mini one. The toaster oven air fryer. So that was 4 minutes, flip, 2 minutes, just to brown them. And then that's on 375, right? And then the oven is 6 minutes at 450. I have a feeling those are gonna need a little bit more, but let's see. Oven, 6 minutes, 450. But you have to be careful on the chicken fingers because when they're small, you're gonna, you know, when they're thin, you don't want them to burn. Hey, Elia, how are you? Oven time is up. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, wow. Look at this. Love this. Look, these are our non-gluten free. These are like regular chicken fingers. And then these are our gluten free. I kind of dig it. I hear them crispy. Do you hear that? They're definitely crispy. Ooh, I think I like these just the way they are. We have 26 seconds on the others. I'm not going to be able to try this version, but I'm going to leave this up here because we're going to put our wings back on this. I'm very excited. I want to try this. Can I try this? These are the gluten-free. Oh, hold on. Mmm. Mmm. Hot, hot, hot. I want to show you. Look how juicy that chicken is. If I had gluten-free panko on these, they'd be very, very crispy. No, Kath, I'm still cooking. I don't want to turn my main oven off yet. Hang tight. We still have like 3 more things to make. We're doing them in both ovens, right? We have wings and French fries. All right, let's get these because I have a feeling they're gonna overcook. Yeah, there you go. Look, I sprayed these 2 bottom ones and I sprayed these 2, but I didn't spray these 2, and I think the color is exactly the same, so it didn't need any extra. Oh, I can feel these. Very, very, very crispy. These are my gluten-free, and these are the non-gluten-free. Interesting. All right. Those were like 5.5 minutes. Wow. I'm going to give them a rest really quick they do, right? No, I'm keeping the oven on, don't worry. Look at those. Not bad, right? No oil, you get the crisp, and the flavor is really good. Crunchy. Mmm. I don't know if you can see that, but look, this is the gluten-free. There's a tiny little chicken in there. Mmm. Felicia, look how thin that is. And it's still juicy. This is better. I like the air fryer, but this is still good. And I think I'd have to do ketchup or honey mustard. My stomach's growling. It's good. The air fryer did a great job, but if I didn't have the air fryer, these would be just as good. If I didn't have them right next to each other, I wouldn't be missing anything. That's cool. All right. Now, the batter, how I made these, for the gluten-free, I added seasoned flour. So it has paprika, salt, garlic powder. That's it. But I was saying before, maybe if you wanted to do like a coconut lime dipping sauce, I would add maybe a little curry powder to the flour. If I wanted to make a mango chutney with these, I would probably add either curry probably curry, or maybe some Indian spices like an Indian curry. I'd probably do like turmeric, cumin, garlic. Not garlic, ginger, like sort of like that. Like make my own Indian curry spices. So you could have a lot of fun with these, right? All right. These are pretty cool. I'm digging that. I'm sold. I know. All right, now let's try the wings because we got a lot of work to do. We still have to we'll do the wings next, and then we'll do the vegetables. So that was 6 minutes at 450. All right, so now air fry. Oh, let me see. Do I have the potatoes here? Oh, this was my wings. What's the time? It's 12. I got about another. I could probably stay on till 1. Okay, let's see. But it's 12:45. I have to be off because I still have work to do for you guys, behind the scenes. Okay, now for extra crispy oven air fry wings, we're gonna take our wings, we're gonna salt them, and we're gonna do like whatever seasoning we wanna do, and then we're gonna add a little bit of baking powder, and that's gonna dry and crisp the skin. So watch this. So let's dry them off like we did with the others. Little paper towel. I just want to clean the counter. Honestly, guys, I think either method that you have with either flour is going to work. The key to this is the drying of the proteins. Keep that in mind. When you dry the proteins, you're going to have a crispier experience, to say it. Okay, so now I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put my rack here and my oven rack here. Right now for this, we're going to do a little bit of flour, right? No flour. A little salt, a little whatever seasoning we're looking for. Hey, Char Strike. Thank you. Ever use buttermilk for wing batter? I have, but for this, I'm just showing you very simple. Thank you for my popcorn. I'm going to do very, very simple. Because I want you to see, and then I do have a little barbecue sauce that maybe I'll do at the end so that you can see that, okay? All right, so for these, let's dry them first. Then we're gonna put them back in this bowl. Now, they're not that wet, but they do have a little, a little bit. Oh yeah, they do have a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of roll, yeah, they have a little bit. And then I'm gonna roll them again and just get them dry just for like 2 or 3 minutes. This makes a big, big difference. You know what I love? Can I show you, although Ron doesn't like it, I do a butter parmesan sort of mix. That's so good. I do use a lot of garlic and onion, I guess, but I mean, garlic and cheese, parmesan and all that, but I love that. So I'm just kind of getting all the moisture out of the wings. Believe me, if you take a minute and do this one step, you're like, what? The chicken did great. And then we'll try it again as it cools off to see. We only need 4 more popcorns. That's it. Then we can switch our goal. We only need 5.6 right now cabbages. 1,000 cabbages to get to our fragment. That's not bad. Maybe we'll be in the B leagues again by Monday with all the fun we're doing. Okay. Look, they're nice and dry now. So let me put this in my yuck bowl. Now watch. What are you guys feeling like? Well, I'm going to have to do them the way that Ron likes them because he's going to want to eat them when he comes home. But if it was me, thank you for my popcorns, June. If it was me, I would be like, okay, I want to put curry in here or Parmesan and parsley and garlic and butter and toss that all in there. But since my beautiful, wonderful husband does all the dishes after my lives, I've got to give him what he loves. So we're going to do 2 things. I'm going to show you how I make them for him. So I put a little salt in there, right? Now I'm going to add a little baking powder. Why am I doing that? It's going to crisp up the skin, just that little extra love. Okay? That's it. Now, I would say the test we're going to do here is I'm going to spray a couple of them with a little bit of oil and some without, because that is going to show us, I love these chickens. They have feathers now. Sometimes the feathers burn off. Sometimes they, if you don't pull the big ones off, they kind of burn and then they stay on there. But look, this big feather's got to go. All right, so now, let me see, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, I got 10. So we're going to do 2 without oil, right? I will do 3 without oil. And then 3 with, right? We'll do 4. We'll do 5 and 5. What am I thinking? All right. This is it. Oh, wait, we got to do them on here. I was like, why did I have 2 things? Okay. And then when we're done, we're going to toss them in. I don't know. Everywhere I read, it's always baking powder. I don't have an answer. That's the only answer I have. Okay, ready? We can just throw them right in. Let's do the 6 and 4 again. That's gonna drip all over my oven. So what we're gonna do, how can we do this? Oh, I got it. I got a plan. You ready for the plan? Are you ready? Here's the plan. 1, I'm gonna put a baking pan with parchment underneath the wings. That's gonna catch our fat as they pan fry in there. Perfect. So that's underneath. And then we're gonna do the same for these wings. That way it's gonna catch any fat that drips, right? No, I didn't spray oil yet. I kind of feel like they don't need them because it's so much fat. But here, I'll just spray a little. All right, I just sprayed them on 3. Just a little. All right. So this Let's see how we're gonna do this. Oh good, I can do it like this. This goes underneath. It's not gonna get in the way of the air. And this will go on top. Perfect, so that'll catch the dripping and won't cause a fire. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna take this bowl and we're gonna put barbecue sauce on them. This is my barbecue. The recipe's in my LINKBIO. All right. We're gonna mix the barbecue in once they get through their first round of frying, and then we'll see how they go. I think they're gonna be delicious. And then while we're waiting for them, let's get our other stuff ready. I'm gonna move this over. We'll fold this, move this over. Let me just clean this space. Now that's pretty good, right? You're seeing it in action. If you have convection on your regular stove, I see that it works just as well. Just as well as if you were using your air fryer on your little toaster oven. Now, if you have like one of those air fryers that you put in the box, please make sure that it's not like Teflon coated and you have something that's stainless steel, because I think that's going to be better in terms of health, right? Because those air fryers, they have a lot of chemicals in their build, and I think it's better if you're not subjecting your food to all of that. Now look, if you guys just got here and you're look at our, these are gluten-free, and we tested them in the regular oven and the air fryer. And they are so crispy from the air fryer. Not as crispy here, but on the reheat, I bet you'll get the crisp. Oh, pre-cut parchment, that's pretty good. And then these are regular breadcrumb. I use 4C, that's what I have in my house. I have to tell you, there's no really good organic breadcrumbs in the market anymore. If you need breadcrumbs, I tend to make them myself. Hold on, my baby keeps calling me. Are you frozen over? But you don't need that. You got your own 7 brew at home. Well, you got... No, I'm saying, but... I thought you had food in your house. Or are you saving that for getting snowed in? Got it. Did it start snowing there yet? Or saying... Awesome. Well, I'm on a live. Can I call you back at 12:45? Yeah, I'll call you at 12:45. I love you. All right, it's all right. He'll be over it. All right, so stop calling everybody and go eat. I love you. Bye. Robin says she loves you too. She loves you too, Robin. She's a cranky pants. All right, so now those are in the oven. Did we time it? I forgot to time it. Did anybody time the first 4 minutes? All right, this one, it said 2 minutes on it, so at least I'll know that. Oh, Kath, she's gonna call back 10 times. All right, so that's the air fryer. Let's get our potatoes going. Okay, now, these go a little differently. We're gonna do, wanna try sweet potato and a regular russet? I have my organic russets here. Now, in this situation, in my opinion, we could try some beef tallow if you'd like, or we can spray it with oil. Either way. What do you mean? From the other day? Yeah, I got Yukon. No, well, I got golden potatoes. I'm very upset. Back in the day when I first started doing, green potato. Ruh-roh. All right, let's give those a look. I think I want to give these another half a minute. I think I'm going to give them 2 more minutes. I'm going to do another 2. All right, let's do our potato. All right, this one's better. All right, so we're gonna do a russet French fry. Now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put them in cold water. Now sometimes, well, a lot of times, if you research how to get a nice crispy French fry, they usually tell you to freeze them for 24 hours. But I'm gonna see. Let's try, and that's what I'll normally do if I'm making them to get a crispy fry, but let's see how we can do it in a cold water bath. And we'll put a little ice in there too. Thank you for my crane. All right, and then we'll do our sweet potato too. Now we're gonna put them in an ice cold bath, and then we're gonna go back. Let me see if I have any good vegetables to do a fry, but I don't think I do, so we might just get to this and then chat a little bit, and I'll post these in the recipe vault. So if you guys haven't been here before, I'm Chef Liz. I've been cooking organic whole foods for 40 something years, and I'm in my 22nd year at Nature's Temptations as their executive chef. And I don't even know what else. I've been on here now the last 15 months teaching you guys healthy tricks and tips to sort of eat the same foods you love that are nourishing, good, healthy, clean, organic ingredients so that you can have, just keep eating and enjoying food without the garbage. Cooking techniques that actually work. Oh, so excited to see the chicken. Cooking techniques that actually work in tandem with your body so that you feel healthy. Food is medicine. Exactly, Magnum. Thank you. Did you guys see where I put my... Here it is. Got it. Oh, I'm so excited. I can hear them frying in here. Oh, this worked. Look, you can't tell which ones were sprayed, really, right? They're nice and crispy. Now, interestingly enough, where the air is supposed to go around them, this is the second time we've had to flip them. Let's go put them in again. We're gonna flip them. I'm gonna cook them for another 2 minutes. Then we're gonna dip them in the barbecue and finish that. Let's look at these. These might have to turn around as well. Oh, this looks awesome. Got a big mess in the oven. But look at this, Kimberly. You're going to be able to make your wings in the oven. Now again, let's turn them over. We'll do it for 2 minutes. Let's just get that side crispy. And then, Ron's gonna be so happy. Oh my goodness. Then I'm gonna put them in 2 minutes again. We're gonna dip them all, and then we're gonna see how they come out. Oh, they look great. Okay, in the meantime, let's keep doing our potatoes. Now, I think these need to go in. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time, but look, we're gonna cut them nice and thin. Look, right? And we're gonna make these into here we go. I'm so excited. These are gonna be delicious. Again, we're gonna try them in both. And I think what I'm gonna do with the potatoes, would you like to see them in beef tallow? All right. Look at this, one whole sweet potato. Oh, my husband's gonna have the best lunch. He's gonna be so excited. He went to the store for me, so he's gonna get wings and sweet potato fries. That's not a bad trade, right? All right. We're doing good here. This is great. All right. We are at 4.8 thousand cabbages left to go. If you're in the mood, if you're tapping, sharing, loving, talking it up, time's on Easy Bake Oven. Oh, time's up. All right, let me move these out of the way. We're gonna dip them, make a big giant mess. Ooh. Oh boy, guys, those look fabulous. All right, let's get these dipped. I think my husband just got home. Woo! He's gonna be so happy. Now we're gonna just throw these in here. Give them a good mix. This is my barbecue. Boy, if this doesn't make the oven a mess, what will? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that. Look. All right, they can sit a little bit. I'm not worried. All right, let me just drop that barbecue right on them. Now, what I would do is now I'm probably gonna, bring this barbecue sauce up to a boil. Although I think my husband will trade a lot of barbecue. Ooh. All right, how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna use my hand. All right, here we go. I'd like to do 3 minutes on this. I think that's all we're gonna need. All right, 3 minutes. Uh-oh. On Alive, what's up? In the shower. All right? I like the ones that don't have the smelly stuff. It's the blue one. It's the light blue one. All right, I'm right in the middle of cooking. Bye, love you. All right. Look at these bad boys. Okay. We're just gonna mix this. So I like this, guys. Air fried wings. And then this barbecue sauce is definitely, and I made a bunch of wing sauces. Do you guys remember that? Those are definitely from Wing Night. All these sauces are in there. And I made like a hot sauce. Similar to the one that everybody loves with the butter and the cayenne. Okay, this looks great. I'm gonna swing this around pretty quick so it doesn't make a big fat mess in my kitchen. Whoop. All right, let's see how this goes. We've got 1.5 minutes left there. This I'm going to add to a little pot on the stove and get it hot, and then we'll just pour it right over the wings when they come out. My house has like a little fog of smoke. Hello, Angel. I shouldn't probably talk to the dogs because then they're gonna get all fired up. All right, I'm gonna add a little splash of water to this so it doesn't just burn in the pan. Just a splash. See? And then we're gonna heat this up. Now we don't have to because we put the cooked wings on it, but what I'm looking for is like a little glaze. So I'm gonna put this on medium low. We're gonna turn this over. And then let's get our potatoes cold. We're gonna use ice water now, right? It's gonna go in an ice bath. So we have our regular Yukons. Now what's happening here and why we're doing this for a short time, because it's gonna remove some of the surface starch, and we're gonna drain them well, and then we're gonna dry them with paper towel. So we're gonna just put them in like maybe for 5 minutes. I'm gonna add some ice cubes to this. Just to get it nice and cold. Let me get the other ones in as well, and then we'll go and grab the wings. Look at that. And then let's get our sweet potato, do the same, and then we're gonna grab our wings. I have some ice over here. Cold water. This is gonna clear the surface starch. We'll pull our wings out. Look at how beautiful they came out. And then we have these beautiful fries. This is great right before playoffs, right? All right, here, let's just get this. We'll move these out of the way for just a minute. Which one went off? Is it for both? Right. There we go. And then we'll do our fries. Oh boy, oh boy. Look at that. I'm thinking 2 more minutes just to bring that crisp up again. And bake that sauce right in, right? Look at that, guys. I'm very excited. Oh, again, same thing. I'm gonna turn them. Can you see them down there? Hold on, let me show you. They look good, but I think they need a little time to get that little bit of crisp on. Right on time, you got the wings. Awesome, yeah, these need a little bit of time right here. Again, Kimberly, if you don't have that little oven, if you only have convection in your oven, it's gonna work. Is it gonna be as crispy? No. However, you're not gonna know the difference. You're still gonna get a little bit of crisp, okay? Now, next up, we're gonna set our potatoes down and we're gonna dry them off. So we have this for our potatoes. Yeah, so guys, you'll see every replay on YT. If you go to the LINK and my BIO, you have everything there. Free downloads, you have a soup cookbook, that I wrote. It's called Love by the Ladle. I'll sign it for you. The photographs are stunning. Look how beautiful. You have a little minute for a commercial break. So gorgeous, right? And then we have a cleanse book, 240-page cleanse ebook. I have cooking classes. Tomorrow night we're having a cooking class. If you're home and you're stuck in and you want to grab a seat, it is, and you'll get the recipes ahead of time. We'll send them out to you today. It's Cozy Winter Comfort Foods. It's going to be a perfect night for that. We'll send you the link. You'll enjoy it. It's a $25 class. It is wonderful. We get all the prep done at 6 o'clock, and then we move over and cook. It's wonderful. So if you're into that, what else? You'll get this weekend 100% for sure. You're going to have the February menu out. I'm almost done with all the classes. We have a beautiful newsletter that comes out. Join us. I could definitely use some love on IG, and we're everywhere at the Organic Food Movement. So find us, share, love, like, all that happy love mush stuff. June. Time's up on the Easy Bake. All right, let's get that. Now, if you guys don't like barbecue sauce and you want to do a hot, spicy kind of thing, what I would suggest is you bake those off a little bit more and then make your hot sauce, with the butter and the cayenne and all that yum. And then you can pour that on. Yep, I got you. Here they are. All right, here we go. Now, you could do this with tofu. Ouch! You could do this with tofu, tempeh. Ooh, watch out, baby. Look at these. These are perfect. Ooh, I can feel the crisp. Oops, look. Smells delicious. If you wanted to keep that crispy crust, you could, oh my God, what we could have done is kept the barbecue off and poured it on after. That would keep the crust super crispy while we're waiting. I'm going to just leave this on when I do the French fries, because I don't want to wet the basket and then have to try and dry it, all right? So we're going to keep those on. I'm going to put this up here. The only thing I'm going to take out is this. Now, go away, Shoo. I don't want you to get burned. Come on, Shoo. Shoo, go. He's like, I'm not moving. It smells too delicious. I don't want anything to drip on the dogs. Look at that. Guys, this worked out wonderful. You have a crispy skin. They're beautiful. Look at that. Again, Kimberly, you could even leave these in a little bit longer. Yes, we're gonna make the fries right now. You could leave these in a little bit longer, but I think they did a great job. You can serve this, right? Here's our hacks. All right, let's put these here and let's get our fries done. All right, so now, we're going to do our French fries. Here's our paper towels. They smell so good. And now carrots and celery and blue cheese. I got that. I'll take the two on the left. All right, now, look. See, we could have, here's the other option. Fry the wings the way we did, right, in the air fryer to get that crispy. And then, look, we're caramelizing this barbecue a little bit. And then you could have like a barbecue like this, a hot sauce. You could have your butter parmesan and parsley. You could do an Asian ginger and have those dipping sauces. And then you have all those fried crispy skin wings. Okay. Got it, Kimberly. I mean, you could ask them today too if you want. I can answer some of them that way because if other people might have the same questions, you know, it's up to you. But I'm certainly happy to answer anything you have today too, if I can answer them. Okay, so now I took out the starch, right, the best we could. What did you add to your barbecue? So my barbecue is a ketchup base. I use organic Muir Glen ketchup. And then I add maple syrup. I add Wizard's Worcestershire sauce. Maple syrup. I add Green Mountain mild salsa. And I believe I have that recipe in our recipe vault. I'm pretty sure it's there from Wing Night in the in the subscriber superfan section, and that's in the LINK and the BIO. I always love your dipping options. Thank you, Soul Sister. We have a nice little happy little club here. Happy, happy, joy, joy club. All right, we're gonna, I'm gonna leave those sit. Let's get the russets. You're using a lot of paper towels, so don't panic. If you'd rather, you could use a towel. If you have a nice clean towel, you could use that. A good kitchen absorbent towel we could use. You know, you can either throw out paper towels or use, you know, laundry, water, soap, I don't know, you know. It's one or the other. Or you could do this at night and then leave them out. But I don't think you could do that with these potatoes because they'll turn, you know, they'll get oxidized and turn color. All right, so now we're gonna do both, right? We're gonna mix these in a little tallow, beef tallow, tallow, oh yeah. And all right. Again, we're gonna just let these sit and get nice and dry. Now, if you're gonna use beef tallow, I would suggest probably melting it a little bit because you know you gotta coat the I'm gonna shut that off. I don't want it to get too sticky. All right, let's see, what do I have? I have a little, we'll put it in the oven and melt it a little bit. It's sort of like, you could also use coconut oil. Like if you wanted to do sweet potato fries with coconut oil, you want to do that? I don't have any. Oh. Hold on. If you didn't leave, please get all right. All right, there you go. We're gonna just let that get melted. Now, we really want these to be nice and dry. Very important. These feel really good. They're nice and dry. I'm gonna just put them right through the paper towel one more time. Just to make sure they're completely dry. This is gonna make a lot of difference. Can you do her? Okay, I have a LG stove oven. It has convection and air fryer options. Oh, that's awesome. So try both. I would use the air fryer option. It's gonna give you a little bit more crispiness. Okay, sounds like this. Okay. I'm gonna get that hot again. I'm gonna keep that hot. All right. So now we're gonna do both, right? We're gonna do, I'm gonna do beef tallow with this, and I'm going to and then the other ones I'm gonna do just regular spray the oil. I would try both, you know, Kimberly. I would experiment just like we're doing today and see what the best option is. But I'm going to tell you, you'll probably like the fry option better. That's going to be my guess. All right. Now, we're going to toss these with a small amount of cornstarch. Okay. Salt and cornstarch, just a little bit. We want a thin, even layer. Okay, these are nice and dry. Let me go grab the cornstarch. I have gluten-free organic cornstarch. No, it's not organic. It's GMO free, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're just gonna do, we want it to be an even layer of cornstarch. All right, look at that. Now we're gonna add a little bit of salt. And then when the tallow is ready, we are going to use that. I don't have coconut, Robin, but if I had coconut oil here, I would do it.
That's डब्बे में डाल Hi.
Are you cooking? Where are you cooking? Where are you?
You want better?
Where are you?
Better.
Are you in the kitchen right now?
Yes.
Nice. What kind of cuisine?
Yeah, better.
I'll see you later. We're in the middle of making French fries. I don't know how that happened, but we're out. I don't know what just happened, Kimberly. What in the world? I don't know what that was. Okay, So we're just gonna add a little bit of salt, right? Now these are very well coated, right? It's got a nice thin, even layer. We don't want any extra. I'm gonna kind of take these out for a minute and make sure they, all the rest of this isn't in here because we don't want it to be gloppy. All right, now I'm gonna get that beef tallow. Oh, it's perfect. How am I gonna get that out? Okay. Here's our beef tallow. Okay. Now we could brush that on, or we're gonna just sparingly coat it on and drop it on the fries. But before we do that, let's get our other ones out. Nice and dry again. A little cornstarch. If you can't handle cornstarch, you could do arrowroot or potato starch. Either one. Either one will work. A little salt. You're just looking for that coating to work. Ceramic pans, as long as they're not scratched, I think they're okay. I mean, I've gotten a lot of weird feedback about them that I didn't know. And to be honest with you, I haven't had a chance to sort of look into it myself. One of our followers was talking about it with us. It might have been last week. And I was like, oh no, because I love all that stuff. But I don't have a good answer for you guys yet because I haven't really looked, but I tend to believe what she's saying. And, you can't scratch that stuff because whatever's on the inside, in the core of those pots, making them easy to cook with and, even cooking is usually some sort of chemical. So you don't want to scratch any of that. Okay, so now we have these. We're going to spray them. Let's spray our pan. I'm not cleaning this till we're done, because otherwise then this gets wet and we have to dry it and I don't have enough time and it's 12:46. So I have to be off of here by 1, the very latest. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this and we're gonna mix it very quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna pour a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna mix it around and then we're gonna drop them on our air fryer and then on here. I'm so excited. I'm really excited to see what this is like. Now, I don't know, Robin, I don't know about you, but I'm sort of like, is this really gonna work? Because these aren't parboiled. I don't know, this might be a big epic fail or it might be unbelievably delicious. I don't know. I'm thinking beef tallow on these too. What do you think? Let's try it. Get it. Let's see. Now, it's gonna be interesting. You gotta work fast because beef tallow, it's going to get hard again really quick. All right, so now we're going to put half of them here. And then we're going to put half on this side. And these, I'm going to say, they're going to take probably a good 5 or 6 minutes to start. I'm so excited. All right, we're gonna put these in. And we're gonna clean up, we're gonna look at our food and get ready to try everything. And then I gotta go. All right, there we go. I'm so excited. did you guys learn so much today? This was fun, right? Thank you, Brittany. They are, they're hickory. I love them. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, timer. I'm going to try 8 minutes to start. Okay? Ooh, we're going to be very close to the time that I got to go. Oh, you're very welcome, Magnum. I love that you come and you're a regular now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I got you already. I definitely did. Oh, what is beef tallow? So, when when you cook a steak or you cook brisket and you have all that, all that fat on top, it gets rendered and made into what they call beef tallow. And because it's a saturated fat and it's an animal fat, it turns to this. So this is great. It's good for your skin. You can put it on your skin, just like this. Gets rid of wrinkles. It's really good for your skin. Gets rid of wrinkles, makes your skin all beautiful. And this is grass finished. This beef tallow is from, and that doesn't really have a smell. The good beef tallows have no, they don't smell or they're not greasy, right? Look at my skin. It's not greasy at all. Ooh, do I have a big block of it? No. Is that a blotch? No. It's not pretty. It's just the light. Look at that. So it's really good. It's animal fat. It's beef fat from a cow. Just put cow stuff on my face. Man. Right? You were supposed to call your daughter back at 12:45. She's not calling me, so she's good. Believe me, Magnum, she calls like 20 times a day. We got her. Oh, the stuff we scrape off when it's cold. Yes, you should be keeping all of that. Freeze it. If you're eating good meats like grass-finished meats or organic meats, or you have a farm down the road that harvests cows and stuff, this is the stuff. This one happens to be that beef tallow happens to be from Thousand Hills. It's very good, regenerative agriculture, good cows. They do it. It doesn't. Not really. It doesn't have a really strong flavor, no. I mean, it does taste like beef bone, when you make a bone broth. It's supposed to get rid of like when you get older, your skin starts to hang a little bit and droopy. I just started using it, but I use tallow bath soap, face soap, body lotion, and face lotion. See, Carrie? And how does it feel? How's your skin? I leave my bacon fat on the counter, but you should have no problem. I mean, as long as you use it, I guess within 6 months or something, I think you're fine, to be honest. Okay, let's get our wings. I really want to try them. Yeah, crispy. Oh my God, I got a crisp. Best it's ever been, see? It's good. Real good. I like them. My husband's gonna freak. Yes. Ghee can be left out, for sure. Real butter can be left out too on the counter, The skin has a crisp. This side is the actual air fryer. This was good. And then this side, not as crispy, but just as flavorful. The wings, barbecue. So we added baking powder and salt crisped up the skin. It's good. There's a crisp to the skin. Not as crispy as the air fryer side, but pretty good. This is organic air chilled chicken too, so it's very juicy. It's good. It's really good. This is gonna work, guys. See, you don't have to fry stuff anymore. Save some money. So I use barbecue. I make my own barbecue sauce. I start with Muir Glen ketchup, and then I add salsa, a mild salsa. But if you wanted them to be spicy, you could add spice. We're not spicy pepper people. We don't like it. And then it's funny. My husband and I are the same blood type, and we don't like pepper. And pepper for A, AB or whatever it is. A, we're not it's not one of those spices that we like, but my daughter likes spicy food. Like she'll put like hot pepper on it, like a spicy sauce. These are great. These work. Oh, so it's in the, also Swizz, it's in the on the 6-minute timer. It's also in our recipe vault. So if it's a small monthly fee and there's over 500 recipes. I have all of my kitchen pharmacy classes that we do on a Wednesday morning. We have those in there. All of them are in there. I keep finding a few here and there and I send them to Tyler so they get posted. So if you remember any that are not in there, let me know and we'll get them posted. Yeah, JC, as long as your air fryer doesn't have like that Teflon and it's not scratched, you're good. But you want to make sure they're really like a non-chemical, inside that air fryer. So it's not leaching on your stuff. We're at 4. I think the goals went around again, right? Because we're at 3 out of 10. 4 out of 25 and 1 out of 12 on our popcorn. So I know that they reset. That's awesome. So share, like, love, all that stuff. So while we're waiting for our French fries to come out. Oh, and we did these too. We did fried chicken fingers. We didn't get to fried vegetables, but that'll be another class. What was I just saying? Thank you for my heart. Thank you. It's been fun. I hope you learned something. So remember, check out IG. I could use, we're everywhere on the organic food movement. You can find our replays on YT. We've been on live. We've been streaming there today too. Then we have IG, Book a Face. That's pretty active. We have a great group of people there. There's some free downloads in there. You'll find my schedule in there. The February schedule is coming. It's coming shortly. This weekend. We're going to have plenty of time to get that. And then what else? Where else are we? Oh, in the LINK in my BIO. So stupid. Everything is there. We have a free premium pantry makeover, vital sips, all kinds of things that are free downloads. And then you can get a recipe development with me. Like if you have an illness or you're challenged with things going on and your doctor said, oh, eat this, but don't eat this, and you don't know what to do. I put that all together for you and create your own recipes. And that's really fun. We have my cookbook. We have a soup cookbook. I mean, it's like a shopping center for the organic movement. So check all that out. We are here for you. My jam is to teach you how to eat your favorite foods, your comfort foods, and all new foods that are comforting, delicious, satisfying, and they don't hurt your body. Food and healing. Let's put that connection together. All right, let's see. Should we go check our French fries? I don't know how they're doing, but... Ooh, these are looking good. That was 8 minutes. I think we're going to 10. Yeah, we cook with real foods. Real organic whole foods. I get my natural stuffed body carrots from Nature's. Oh, that's cool. Guys. Ooh, they feel crispy. They're not ready yet. I'm going to just turn them around a little bit. Maybe not with my fingers because that hurts. So we're going to flip them a little bit. See if we can get them a little crispy. Remember, we did them with beef tallow, and we want them to be crispy. I'm going to check the temperature. I might put the temperature up just a little bit. I want to take one out and try it. I can't wait. How are we doing with time? We're pretty over time right now, right? All right, let's go another 3 minutes. I'm putting this up to like 400. Excuse me, buddy. Oh, these are looking good too. I don't know. I'm feeling like these look even better. And they're cooked. Nice. Now, I think the secret for a good French fry is that they have to be salty. I don't know about you guys, but since we use good salt, real salt, okay, I'm just gonna burn my fingers. It's gonna be easier. Now these are looking good because it looks like they're getting cooked on the other side, right? They're better than a flip. So these look pretty damn good. And they feel cooked. All right, let's do 2 more minutes. Let's see what we get. These are on 450. Let's do 2 minutes. I think that's all we're gonna be able to handle for those. And then I'm jumping fast. So last minute for questions, you got 2 minutes, and then I'm jumping. They are so good. Hey, hi Karma. Sweet potato fries are good, but I missed a lot of what you guys do. I get my natural. Oh, great. She's local. I never had sweet potato fries. Magnum, they're so good. And now you have a recipe. If you have an air fry, thing on your oven or on your stove basket, your little toaster oven, it works. And you don't need oil. I'm doing good. We're making, this is good. They're good. They need a little more salt, but they're good. Do you hear my dogs? They're starting again. Here we go. You're welcome, Magnum. All right. Are we close? Robin, I'm waiting on you. They're not going to be as crispy, I don't think. It's like bad children. Okay, time's up. Great. Okay, Kath, I'm turning off my stove. Look. Here's our sweet potato. They're not as crispy as I'd like them to be, but I would eat them. I'd still eat them. They're organic, clean. I'm going to salt them while they're hot. I think that's going to help. All right. All right, I shut my stove off, Tab. I got you. Woo! I'm feeling like these did better. Okay, wait. I have to say, for home French fries, I mean, if you really need the crisp, you got to do a little better. Tab, I love how you take care of me. Oh yeah, he wants love, attention. These are good. I would eat these. My husband would be like, they need to be crispier. But they're good. These, the oven did better. Now, the oven, what did I have that on? 450, I said. So I think it's the temperature. I'm going to say that maybe we needed the temperature to be a little higher. I think beef tallow tends to make them a little less crispy. Here's a crispy one. But these are, I would eat these. I would eat these. I wouldn't be totally like, oh, these suck, you know? Happiness. Happiness. All right, my loves. Look at this. I don't have to cook tonight. Honey Pie's got his favorite foods. Chicken fingers, French fries. All I need to make is some corn and a salad for him, and he's going to be thrilled. Did you have fun today? Did you guys have fun? I certainly did. I'm really glad that you spent the time with me. We had a lot of people in here today. I hope you get to know us, follow us, join us. We have a lot of fun. This is a wonderful, wonderful group of people in here. And we never have trouble. We never have, it's just nice. And since I'm not going to be in the kitchen tomorrow, I'll be here. I'll be on throughout the day, probably doing my thing, getting stuff done. June, I love you. Magnum's so nice. JC, it's so great that you're here. We got to 114,000. We finished some of our goals. We did good today. Yippee! Oh, we're gonna drop to C2 this week, but maybe we'll do good this week. We'll see. I'm not gonna worry. I love being here too. I really do. It's wonderful. All right, my loves. We got 22 new followers today, so welcome, guys. Get settled in. Join. Go download the Premium Pantry Makeover. It's free. Go get the Book of Face. It's an email. Join YT because there you're going to see all the replays, and that's going to get you involved. IG too. So get everywhere. Come join us. It's all different fun everywhere. Whee! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Enjoy. I hope I see you guys try this. Always post pictures for me. You can post them on Bookface. You can DM me. I love it. We're making a catalog. A love catalog. I will see you guys all soon. I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow. Stay warm, cozy, and safe. All those things, Kath. See you tomorrow. Lumac, thank you for my heart. Make sure you claimed all your points today. Those are so important. I'm really learning how really important they are. Kat, thanks for my roses. Don't forget to collect, claim your points. Yum, 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 yum. We did good. Thank you, friends. I'll see you all tomorrow.